Hi, guess where we are again? Right back here in my kitchen in New Jersey. Today, I'm sharing my recipe for stuffed jalapeno peppers. I love spicy food, and this is delicious, simple, and super economical. So here we go. Okay, so I got these jalapenos at my local produce market in that section where the produce is on their last legs. If you're gonna make something that same day, go there first because they're still nice and fresh. You just have to use them right away. So what I did was, you take the jalapenos and you put them on a baking sheet and you stick them in the oven just to heat them up and soften them up just a little bit. About 15 minutes at 350. These two here I have done already. So these are a little bit softer because they've been in the oven. And then what you do is I always use gloves when dealing with hot peppers because the oils from the peppers stay on your fingers, and if you touch your eyes or your kids or your dogs, you don't want to get that hot pepper on them. So all you do, I like to keep it intact. You could cut these directly in half if you wanted, scoop out the seeds and do them by the half. But I like the way they look when they're kept intact. So all you do is you take a nice sharp knife, like my knife. I have a signature knife set. 3 knives, the only knives you need in your kitchen. A serrated knife, a chef knife, and this paring knife. Amazing. So you go right down the middle, and then you go to the side here and to the side here because you want to keep it intact. So I open it up, and right in here where the seeds and the membranes are is where all that heat is. So you kind of lose the flavor if you keep that in there because it's so hot, all you can taste is heat. And that's not what you want. You want flavor and heat, not just heat. So I've scooped all that out, and see why I have the gloves? I have all that heat on my hands. And then what you do is I like to rinse them out real quick. You can just rinse them, boom. Get the rest of that out. And now I have this beautiful vessel to stuff, okay? So let's get to the stuffing. Get rid of that now. In here I have breadcrumbs. You can use seasoned breadcrumbs. You can make your own breadcrumbs with stale bread just in a food processor or panko, whatever you like. So I have some breadcrumbs, and then I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese. This is aged Parmigiano Reggiano, and I love it. The key with using cheese has a lot of calories, but the better quality cheese you use, the less you're gonna need. So this quality of cheese is amazing, so I don't need a lot. A little pinch of kosher salt, some fresh herbs. In here I have a combination of parsley and cilantro, some lemon juice. And then we're gonna mix that all up together. So we're just gonna get that all together here. Just mix it up so all those ingredients are incorporated together. Now, traditionally, one would use a ton of olive oil. But instead of using a ton of olive oil, I want some because it's got such a nice flavor and helps to bind it. I'm using vegetable broth. So the vegetable broth is gonna wet this enough. You can use as much as you want, just feel for it here. It's gonna wet this enough so you can form the stuffing. So as you see, I'm mixing this all up and it's wet, and I'm gonna get a nice mixture that I can stuff inside. Oh, this is so good. You don't need any pepper, obviously, because these are jalapeno peppers. Now we're gonna add just a little bit of olive oil. This is extra virgin olive oil, so delicious. You can even see by the color, it's amazing. And then we're just gonna mix that up. That's gonna give it a really nice flavor and consistency. Now, all you have to do is this. Now it's like making meatballs. You're just gonna take your mixture, squeeze it, and you're gonna make like an elongated little ball, for want of a better word, and stuff it inside. So you're gonna take your pepper, stick that in there, and push down. Then you can add a little bit more, squeeze it, stuff it, and that's it. Clean it up nicely, and then you set this on your baking sheet. And then you do that with all of the rest of the peppers. And what you end up with is this. You're gonna stick it in the oven at 350 for about 20 to maybe 30 minutes until it gets all nice and crispy and delicious. So this is super simple, super delicious, and cost-wise, $1 for all those jalapenos. Those little ingredients, these are just over $1 for under $2 for all of these, where if you were at a restaurant, it'd probably cost about $10. Make it at home, it's fun, it's healthy, and it's delicious. Be sure to check out my website, dianehendricks.com, and subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. I'll see you next time. Bye. Mmm.